Hello. To those of you who've not met me before, my name's Heather from ENERGYBODi. And to those of you who've not seen you for a long time, what feels like such a long time, hello and big hugs to you all. We're missing you all tremendously. So hello from all the ENERGYBODi team to all of you. We do hope to see you really soon. So this is the format that it looks like we're now working in. So I thought, as we've just completed our first 6-week online course, getting used to a little bit being on the camera, I thought I would bring our newsletter to you, or part of it, in video form, so that you can see my face at least, but we can't wait to see your faces again in the studio. So as yet we have had no notice of when the studio is going to open. We're just still waiting on that. I have got people messaging me, when are you open, when are you open, can I book a course? We don't have permission yet to open. There is speculation, but we don't know when that's going to be. The team, we're working our way through the studio and we're making plans of like how we can make our return sort of smooth, so that when we come in, you know, we've got that sort of one entrance in, another exit out, making it all nice and smooth for us to be able to enjoy our sessions there again. So we're really looking forward to that. In the meanwhile, we're shunting courses sooner and sooner, so we've got less breaks in between, so we're not running to the timetable that we were before. So our upcoming next course is now the 15th of June, where we start for the next lot online. So some of you have already been joining us online, and it's been so fantastic to have you join us. You know, I'm hearing your comments and personal messages and feedback about what a difference that is making to you in your lives, and how important that is. And thank you so much. It's lovely to have that feedback. It means such a lot. That's kept us all going, kept the team going in these times, to know how much that is appreciated as well. It's very much reciprocated. So our next course, we've got what happens if you've not been joining us. I would like to just fill you in on where we are. Our online courses are on Facebook, and I know some of you have even made the leap over into Facebook that wouldn't normally use that. So that's been lovely to have you join us there as well. And we have 2 pages on Facebook. We have been simplifying things as much as possible. It's been quite a minefield, believe it or not, even though it looks simple. Well, maybe it looks simple to what we've presented. Actually trying to narrow it down to that actually has been a complete minefield. And that's how we're going to keep the format for now. So all we have is one group, which is 3 live classes a week. And you have 1 Pilates, 1 yoga, 1 dance, for your £40, so you get 3 for the price of 1 class effectively, but you also have access to all those classes for the whole 6-week period as a back catalogue. And then we have a second page, which is for our annual membership people, which we've opened the doors, and we've had a handful of new people joining us in there as well. And that's a total of 10 live classes, plus that we're throwing in some tutorials, mini micro workshops, extra classes in there as well on top of, and you've got access to those in the gaps, in the break in between as well. And that will continue as we filter back into the studio. We've got a whole setup. I've been buying bigger lights, so it's brighter to film. I've got a backdrop in there. So we're trying to make that work. We've been through all sorts of scenarios of how we can integrate that to film and still run classes when we get back. So if some of you still don't feel comfortable to come to the studio, you still have that as an option to watch us live online at any time. So we're working out different plans of how we can work that in for you. Getting all the systems in there up. It's, you know, technology. It's not just, I appreciate that for you as well, the technology has been complex. So it's like, how can we get a system that makes it easy and quickly for you to access as well as us? So I appreciate that some of you aren't on Facebook. So as well as this, I have been working like mad to get myself understanding how my website and reprogramming my website, how we can have 2 pages on the website as well, and there will be live classes is where we're hoping to get to as soon as possible, so that if you don't do Facebook, so that we can still reach out to you and you can be enjoying our online classes. So that's due to, we're hoping to get that pretty soon. I know we've only got less than a week to go for that, but it looks like we're just about there. So please bear with us. If you're really interested in that, please chat to us about how, if it's not working for you, how you can access that on the website so that we can talk that through with you. Those of you who are annual members, most of you have been added to those live pages already, even though we're just sort of tipping into using them. If you're not able to access them, as I said, please do contact me. So I would love to hear your news and what you've been up to. So this video is coming out with the newsletter. There are other videos there on YouTube for you to look at in regards to Joe is talking about, I've got another one which is talking about all what we're covering in the next 6-week course. I'm going through all my classes, breaking them down if you're interested in what we're doing. Joe's got a video up there. She's talking about what she's going to be doing in the yoga and the dance in the next course. So, and Dee will be up there as well, talking about what she's going to be doing in the tribal dance, which is great. She's doing a different country of dance every single week in this next course. So that's going to be fantastic. And it's also, we thought we'd be there with our faces so that you could see our faces. And Vicky's about to produce a video as well, because Vicky has now been doing the Reiki every Friday. So there's if you want to catch up with Vicky, she's been going through a Reiki self-treatment and different tapping points and energy medicine. So if you would like to catch up with Vicky as well. Marika is on Facebook doing her song requests. If anybody didn't know, Marika has been singing away. And so we've got lots of people working around in the background. Jess has been working like mad with me tearing my hair out at technology, running around trying to work out microphones and organise coffee mornings and how we can, all the interfaces of the audio interfaces and wires, while I just shut down to it because there's just too much to think about. So that's been a great godsend as well. So and thank you for all your messages. Like I said, I'd love to hear what you've been up to with everything. As many of you may know, again, this is mainly through Facebook. I do a lot of barefoot walking. So barefoot walking is, we've almost got the whole team now of ENERGYBODi is barefoot walking on the tops, and I've been requested by Joe to put out a blog there of the health benefits. It's apart from the fact that it brings me a really, really present moment. And that it seems to turn up the volume on all my senses. So I'm really, really in the present moment, which, to be honest, may have been happening for some of you. It has for me, in this state of emergency and real present moment of this whole thing about being alive and gratitude can do that as well for you. But the whole barefooting, there's such a science behind that, of like your health benefits, of reducing inflammation within the body. And right now, what we need to be doing is balancing our immune systems, the homeostasis of our bodies, reducing inflammation. And inflammation rises during the fight or flight response. It actually happens because if we were to badly get injured and cut, it would stop us bleeding to death. That's apparently is why our inflammation goes up in fight or flight response. But in extended times of fight or flight response, what we don't want is those high levels of inflammation. Inflammation in the body is one of the biggest causes of diseases in Western diseases. It's so important, and it has been scientifically proven that yoga and Pilates does reduce your inflammation in your body. So exercise is not all about sort of faster, harder, building muscle. And as those of you who come to ENERGYBODi regularly know, yes, we do like challenges at times, but it is also about taking care of our whole well-being. So it's on one level, it's about our structure, functioning, moving our body efficiently so that we have more energy available. But it's also about the homeostasis of our immune systems, our endocrine systems, our nervous systems. So it's about the whole well-being. So this is what we're about in this moment as well. ENERGYBODi is almost about connection. And connection is also to do with the vagus nerve. So there's a lot to do with the vagus nerve. Is again, you're calming everything down into a rest and restore, and we're offering lots of ways in terms of focusing on eye movements. We've got We've got new courses coming up. We've all managed to get ourselves onto online training. It's really excited. So Jess is on a training course. I'm not going to say anything. Joe's on a training course. I'm on a couple as well. So we've got lots of things in store for you as well. I was going to sneak them in there and tell you what they were, but I'm going to keep those secret. But lots of things in for you. So please do join us. If you've got any questions about how, we are, like I said, we are on Facebook, but we're hoping to be there on the website this time. I know it's been it's been a collective global, what's going on has affected people in so many different ways. So our hearts go out to all of you. We miss you so much. Big hugs to you. And if we can't see you in person, we do hope we can connect with you. This is our way of connecting. I'm getting used to being on video, as are the other teachers as well. So it is a different way, and it's interesting. I've had a whole moment of, how we are seen differently. People say they're camera shy. It's interesting of how we are seen differently. So there's been a whole process that goes on for me too with that. So it would be lovely to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching this video. As I said, there are other videos there for you. If you've got any questions, do drop us a line, and we hope to see you soon. And thank you very much. Love to you all.